wangiphosa ngento so shoo wangitrapa lo muntu ndoda yo mina I'm not saying ngimshayile ngithi ngiwinile ngesilwa we were fighting and I won the fight.
Tough Men Talk.
Hi, my name is David Mashabela. South Africa is dealing with some of the highest levels of gender-based violence. I've always wondered what South African men have to say about this. I tried to call one or two of those men who are known abusers, and some of them have said no thank you. I guess they don't want to be in a public platform to speak about their challenges. However, because I struggled to get guests, as in South African men, actually talking about their problem, I have decided to interview myself and play the character of a South African man who is going through this challenge.
Tough Men Talk.
Welcome to the show. Today in the studio we have with us Jeff. Jeff is going through trial. He was arrested for hitting his wife or girlfriend. We'll find out. Welcome, Jeff, and thanks for making time to talk to us today about this thing you're going through. Tell us a little bit about it. What exactly is it?
Thank you, Mr. Mashabela. Thanks for inviting me here. It's I'm glad I'm here because I want to clarify my incident. I was arrested. You're right. I spent about a week or so in prison. The case is still continuing even now. And I'm glad I'm here to clarify my situation. I don't care what happens in court, but at least here, the people will hear what exactly happened. You know, my man, I love my wife. She is the pillar in my life. She is everything to me. I even get emotional when I talk about her, when I think about her. She's everything to me. But umfazi wami uyadelela Mashabela. Bona uyadelela lo muntu. Like mina I don't know ubuyaphi. And like the whole family banjalo. In the beginning beyinchama dedideng yakhe ngoba you know ukuthi nomuntu she knows her things. And I didn't realize that one day I'll be dealing with that personality. Mashabs, let me tell you, the incident in question is quite simple. Ngimshayile.
Okay.
Ngimshaye kayi-1. Wagijimela emaphoyiseni. Bangena endlini and they arrested me. I walked out of my house like a common criminal, handcuffs and all. She was crying, she was bruised, she was bleeding. Not one person asked about my bleeding, my bruises. Not one person asked. Not one person. The focus was on her and her alone.
So tell us exactly what happened. What's going on here?
Peaceful day. I went out with my friends. We had 1 or 2 to drink. It was a Saturday, I remember. There was a big game, like a derby in Tezinjal. We had fun with my friends. And she knows, on days like that, when there's a game playing, I'm going to hang out with my boys. It's not even a discussion that we accepted. Now I went into Zag, on days like that. On this particular incident, Sapuza na machita. I came back home, I was 2. These evening games, ipele late, 11. Extra time, I still remember, extra time, finally something. I came home about 1, 2. Ngimthola at dining room, watching TV. But I wasn't drunk. I knew I drove myself home. I get home. I know my woman. First thing, why is my phone off? I wasn't even aware, Chief, that my phone was off. I took it out, I checked, it was off, I apologized. Okay. I am sorry. I'm home, I'm safe, everything is fine. I've been calling you the whole evening. Into baby, you know I'm watching soccer. Jiki ndoda, umuntu ungiphosa anything akhona ukuyithola. Wangiphosa ngento so. Shoo. Ngadaka ndoda. Waza like she came charging like a bull. Yaza bocheri balwa ngamapancha so. Wangitrapa lo muntu ndoda. Yo. Ukwatile unyonyile uyarasa. Ivoice iphezulu. I remember Mashabela ngithi kuye ngiyataka ngiyagijima. Ngithi kuye, why are you like this? Why are you doing this? She's calling me names, like names. She's calling my mother names. She was hitting me hard. She was beating me up. Ngiyataka. It's hard. I'm doing my best not to ukumshaya. Lo muntu uyangishaya lo muntu uyangishaya kahle. Let me tell you, Mina, I say I didn't hit her. I say we fought. I simply won the fight. I mean, I'm not saying ngimshayile. Ngithi ngiwinile. Mesilwa. We were fighting. And I won the fight. I won it fair and square. She was on the floor. I remember my first punch. Ngamshaya ngepunch. Ngoba she was mina bengishaya ngamapunch kuyafana nje. I remember I threw first punch. Naye wamangala. Then a comment was, so one chap, one bet. And I said, but you're unfair. From the minute I walked in, you have been chasing me around the house, ungishaya. Now ngiyakushaya uthi one bet. Wamangala ndoda. I remember wamangala. And I say to her, Joe, you are unfair. She came charging again. I'm ngenye impama ndoda. Do you know? Nami ngathuka. But she kept on fighting. And I remember she ran to the kitchen. And I remember thinking, Mamuntu agijimele kitchen. Kitchen ndoda. There's knives there. I chased her. I held her. And I held her tight. She's fighting, kicking and screaming. I remember one shire back of the head on my face. I started bleeding. I realized at that moment that I need to finish this fight because this is not going anywhere. So I gave her the hardest punch. I knocked her out and I sat on the couch. I wasn't proud of myself. I sat back. A good 20 minutes later, I see her waking up. She realizes what had happened. She looks for her phone. She calls her sister, calls her brothers. They are the ones I think who called the cops. Because I don't remember her making a phone call to the police. When the cops came, yavuga futhi lento, yo. Then we are now dealing with sisters and brothers drove there. It was the first time Gwenza saw in my household. There was blood everywhere. I say we fought, I won the fight. And I'm called an abusive man. I won the fight. If I had just stayed and did nothing, that woman would have killed me. I can tell you that with confidence. I still don't know what she was fighting for because I've been late before. I came home. I've been late. There's a day where I came the following morning. I slept at my friend's house. As I'm talking to you, I'm going through a court case. I am called an abusive man today. They say mina ngishaya abafazi. I say I win my fights. We were fighting with that woman and I won. It's unfortunate. that we are dealing with a situation where someone says, I abused her, ngahle kahle, ngiwinile.